Hey bestie, and welcome to my channel. So on today's, I just finished up my snack. Let me actually close the box. So I'm just gonna put that right there. On today's video, I just wanted to talk about skincare. I just wanted to appear barefaced today because I just want to talk about these things while I'm actually doing my actual skincare routine, and I actually want you to see my skin. So I don't want to be one of those girlies that say, oh, this worked for me and I never really showed the results. So I know I have done like a vlog type video where I was just doing a skincare routine video, and I never really went in depth about the products that I use or really talk about my skincare journey. So first things first, I've been struggling a lot with my skin for as long as I remember, and as you can see right now, my main issue is acne, which leaves these very dark marks on my skin. And my skin throughout the years has really been like, girl, like my skin throughout the years has really been one of the things that I really do struggle with. So my thing has been throughout the years, with my struggle with acne, as I've said, it's just consistency over buying expensive products. As I've said, there's nothing I haven't tried. I've tried all the expensive skincare products and nothing really works, you know. So I was like, instead of just wasting my money on dermatologists and things like that, because apparently it's gonna have to be a lifestyle thing for me to go through these dermatology visits all the time. So I just decided to, you know what, let me just be consistent with the things that I know work, rather than just buying expensive products here and there and hoping for the best. And obviously, another thing is that I just started listening to my own skin in terms of like what really works and what I could try next and things like that. Because girl, if you know TikTok, you know TikTok. TikTok will literally make you buy everything in this entire world. And I've realized that people often use filters and stuff to obviously sell, which I'm not gonna shame anyone for doing that, but like, girl, at the end of the day, like, we need to be real with ourselves. So before calling out any creator or anything like that, I had to be real with myself, because I mean, this is my skin. So what's really important is to listen to your skin and actually know what your skin type is. I know I have very oily skin, and which is probably the root of all my problems. I never get dry skin. It doesn't matter what season it is in the entire world, wherever I am, my skin will always be oily. So my skin is oily and it's acne prone, and I just know that I just have to manage it at this point. And like, I treat acne as just any other chronic illness for me, I would say, because I've been struggling with it since I was a teenager. So I just treat it as like any other chronic illness that you have to treat and manage until you find a cure for it. And I don't know what the cure for acne is, but on my maybe later videos, because I would like to speak about skincare a lot on my channel, I would then now share, as time goes on, the products that I do use and the products that actually worked for me. I often struggle with like acne and like breakouts and dark spots. So that is literally my everyday struggle, especially during the time of the month where, you know, us ladies get, I don't have to explain this. I really don't have to explain this, but like, yeah, especially at that time of the month where you are like, whoa, what's going on? But I think the main thing is just not to freak out, but just know what works for you, especially at those times of the year. Like, seasons change and like your body is changing. Like, as girls, like, our bodies go through a lot, so you just have to get to understand it. And my trick is to have different products for different seasons of my life. Like, just how you, I don't know about you guys, but I do have a morning skincare routine and I have a night skincare routine. And when it's like since seasons are changing, I also do switch up my skincare a little bit, or when I feel like my skin is getting a bit overwhelmed with the product. There's a lot of factors that affect our skins, like seasons change, stress, our diet. So you really need to keep to the things that really work for skin. If you have time, you can also like research and do your own research to see what actually works for your own skin type and things like that, and treat it to the best of your ability, and obviously in terms of affordability, because not all of us can afford like expensive skincare. And I do have like some tips and tricks when it comes to like including skincare that is on the higher price point, but it doesn't really need to be just any skincare. It has to definitely be a skincare product with ingredients that will be beneficial to you. I do not just buy a serum because it is just a serum from a type of a specific brand. I definitely do look at the I will look at the ingredients, and then I will now buy things that are going to be beneficial to my skin. And there's like a lot of things that I can speak about, but I think that's gonna be my next video on things that really actually did help me, and like how I didn't crash out over the past few years over how my skin has been doing and stuff. And I've been really happy since I accepted what's going on with me, and since I actually just sat down and wanted to understand my skin and what it needs, and actually give it what it needs at those particular moments. Your skin like is like your baby. Your skin is literally like your baby, so you need to take care of it as best as you can. Because like, imagine when I show up on screen like this, or wherever you go, at the shopping mall, at school, wherever you are, this is your money maker, girl. Like, this is how you show up to the world. The world first looks at your face before they can look at everything else. And I'm going to go through like some of the struggles and like things like beauty standards and stuff, like when you show up as a girl with acne and dark spots, like how the world will definitely treat you, because it's like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with her? It's like when you show up and you're just barefaced, like things like going out without makeup. There was a point in my life where I didn't want to do it, especially when I have like a huge breakout and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't want to be seen like this. But like, it's also something I'm going to talk about on my videos. The thing about confidence, you need to understand your skin, and then like be confident to show up to the world, because if you aren't, the world is going to treat you exactly how you show up. It's definitely is something that you can like get through. It's not like the end of the world because you have acne prone skin, which is also oily. It's just, the trick is just to love it at whatever point of your life and whatever your skin throws at you. And honestly, like when they say when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So that's what I did with my own skincare journey. I'm just gonna talk about like practical things you can do. I've mentioned managing stress, and obviously using the correct type of products for your skin. With all of that, this is just what I want to close out with. Very important, your water intake, sleep, managing stress. I know it's not easy. I know I say it, but I know, girl, it's not easy. And like, obviously we know that our bodies change completely during that time of the month, so you just need to pay attention to those things and then respond to how your body is responding in that particular moment. And as I said, it's not easy, but as long as you know what's happening, so you don't freak out when you see a breakout and you're like, oh my gosh, and you go through a toxic stage of wanting to fix things. Trust me, it goes away. Eventually, after a couple of days, that breakout will fade, and you'll just have to keep with your regular skincare routine. So it's not like a train smash when you are on your period and you get a few pimples. Your skin will literally teach you how to trust the process. So that's literally all I wanted to talk about today. Just one more thing before I close off this video. And that one thing is, you just need to get one thing right. Pay attention to just one thing you can manage and not try to manage everything at once. So just make sure that like there's just that one thing that you focus on getting right for a couple of weeks. It could be a couple of months until you get it right thoroughly before you can move on to the next thing. So it actually has worked for me. I can probably do a separate video where I show you guys the exact type of product I use. I don't know why I didn't do it here, but I can definitely do something like that. And there's obviously going to be more videos of me speaking on skincare a lot on my channel, because I have a video up on my channel which is a night skincare routine. I think what I'm gonna do next is the products video, I'm gonna make it into a little maybe nighttime skincare routine, so that you can see what I use for my nighttime skincare routine. Or I can make a video entirely just speaking on the products that I use. So if you are interested in this type of video and in the type of topic, I would really like to hear what you guys think and what you guys have to suggest, or whatever you guys feel like would be beneficial for me and maybe some of my besties. So please don't be shy to leave a comment. I'll definitely see you on my next one. Thank you for watching.